channel.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel final and thank you for staying with us. Yes, shocking news making rounds on the internet space is that Bafana have released their squad list for their upcoming friendlies. And the shocking thing is that they stole one of our players. Let me use the word, permit me to use the word stole, because a promising centre back that we feel that will make the ranks coming years in the Super Eagles has just been listed on the Bafana's friendly squad. The first ever, if I should remind you. But before we give you exclusive on this, let me officially welcome you to the channel final, which channel that keeps you fresh and updated concerning spotlight related stories from fans' reaction to pre and post match analysis. AY Ogochukwu, enough of paparazzi now. It might be somehow, but to me, I think it's shocking. AY, let me really start with you. This young centre back that we say they promising. The Bafana side have gotten a hold 1-0 on us now.
Obviously, I'm not sure I'm going to follow you in this round. You who alleges must prove. I don't know what you mean by still.
Still.
The guy decided to go with.
They offered him something now. They offered things now.
He's 21.
Yeah.
He's an adult. He can choose whatever he wants to play with, whatever team he wants to play for. So Imano started his life in Super Sport United.
Yeah.
And he promoted from the ranks to playing for the senior national team now. So I'm glad. I think this is not even the first time he got called up. I think he got called up in 2023. But he didn't get the debut. But now I think this is another time for him to get the debut. And I'm seeing a 187 centimeter tall defender. Very strong and lanky. I think he's the type of defender that Hugo Bros would like. You understand? So I think he fits in well to the South African side. I don't want to use the word steal because he can actually decide to choose whatever
either country.
Earlier. So his mom is a South African, his dad is a Nigerian. And we know how strong
Nigerian blood.
We know how strong mother. I'm even talking about the
mother side, yeah.
Mother side, the mother's blood is and the effect he has on the child. I saw one of his past interviews where he talked about how his mom will be proud of him playing for the South Africa. So this guy developed and
love and feelings
in South Africa. So you don't expect him to all of a sudden just wake up and say, I'm playing for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. No. So I think we should also learn to develop our players and then look for a way to actually look for other countries to want to steal them away from us when they are so good. I think he's a very good player defender. I think his brother is also an athlete.
Yeah.
That won even gold for them in the last
400
competition. Yeah. So it's just like a family of sportsmen.
Sportsmen, yeah.
So if how that's going to affect Nigeria, I don't know because I might probably not see him playing for the Super Eagles because we know how even our close neighbors, Benin Republic has also harnessed.
They'll be tapping from our resources, yeah.
From the strong good of the wealth of our potentials and our stars. So I think we that are harnessing from should actually harness the potentials of some of these good players. So for Iman Okun, I think it's a very good one for him and then for the South African national team. One thing that South African national team is doing right, I will always say, is the fact that now they are moving away from the likes of Ronwen Williams.
Yes.
They don't even make this list.
They make it.
They make this list.
They make it.
Tell you something.
That's why I use the word steal.
Yeah, no, official, please.
No, continue. Sorry.
So the way they don't make this list is because they know that they are preparing for a future, even outside Hugo Bros, who might probably retire anytime soon. So when Williams also hold as well, so why not give other players chance to also prove themselves? Because whether you like it or not, in distance no time, all of these players might probably wear out. The same way we are talking about the Super Eagles.
Yeah.
So they are probably spotting a situation where the players will probably wear out at the same time. So why not have an avenue to actually inculcate the young ones
now
into the team on time, so that when the likes of Roman Williams wear out, they can actually leave the house for some people. And if you look across this list, I think it's a powerful 41-man list.
Yeah,
I am seeing more than 11 players that are under 21. Chandra Campbell 19, Mukazi 19, Simpi Selepi 20, Kusu Dichani 20, Moani Kota 20, Mufkeng 20, Shabalala 21. Ime Okon, the Nigerian that we are talking about from Akwa Ibom, Uyu Letepa 21, and then Ndami 21, then Sam Kulu Kabani 21. That's 11 players that are under 21. What does that say? Giving the youngsters the chance to show their
future is now.
Future is now. So, and then you know how the energy that these people bring into the game, because they also want to prove themselves, and then they still have the legs. You understand? So I think South Africa is doing it right. Don't be shocked if you see them in subsequent years and they are still waxing stronger in the African terrain and on the global scene. You can't keep up with this kind of development.
And you not see
And then you don't
dividend.
see the effects later. And then look at all of them are playing in their league, which we have also talked about. I'm sure Ugochukwu has always been following the South African league. He's an expert in this PSL. Has a lot to say about the man Okon.
We've talked about how the similarities between the South African national team and the Nigerian national team, and this one is bringing us right back. They have
What I've been
the
saying.
same age grade with Nigeria. So we're looking at the case where they will all phase out the same
way,
time,
yeah.
and that is why these guys are 41 man list. AY has rightly brought out under 21, 11 good players, and that was why I was finding out earlier today. We did a projection about the players that were called upon, 7 home-based players, and we are seeing 29 years old man there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, 32.
We are seeing 25 years old Felix Agu. We are seeing, you get what I'm saying? If you want to inculcate a new this into it should be 2019, so that by 3 years before they become the big boys, they would have understood the role.
Understood the role.
But we now will carry 29 years old man and make on do it.
I want to bend them, dry fish.
You get what I'm saying? Ime Okon, like Ewa said, the boy is good, and the truth is he might never ever play for Nigeria, no doubt. But is he a good player? Yes, I think he's going to help us correct the wrong that South Africans have about us. Because we are, right now they're still investigating. Yes, now Franklin Ogbonna. So if one don't cancel one, we keep the one bad one.
He was a good ambassador now.
He's a good ambassador.
So you don't
No, we've always had good ambassadors in the league. Daniel Akwe plays in the league.
Yes, Starabali.
before that,
played in the
they did not agree now.
They not agree. They never
They
agree.
won't still agree now. But the truth is, I really don't like that entitlement mentality that most Nigerians are having over this guy. This guy developed in Messi. It just shows how we've always talked about switching allegiance. Why we actually have to depend on this. Why don't you develop yours? Stop looking out for.
They don't even try steal your
That
own.
is 90% South African. Forget the
The name
father.
and the this.
Okay, we discussed Samuel Monodon here.
Yes.
We
I get what.
He said
So because
no.
they said he had a useless father. So we know how, yes, men are productive. They go everywhere in the world. Visual Lab will attest what I'm saying.
Attest to what?
Also
Attest to
They are
what?
productive. I
Samuel
know.
around
Productive
that,
where?
They invest in
Allegiance.
they invest in
No
women.
problem.
They
So and
invest.
then they give back to footballers. So we have seen another one in South Africa, Iman Okon. So a very good defender.
Nigeria.
So, but the truth is, he developed in South Africa. So we should not expect that he would all of a sudden switch to say he wants to play for Nigeria. All of a sudden, out of the blues. So I think let us learn how to develop our own players. Yes, you can bear the name. We are glad you are representing us. You're a good ambassador, because there's no way they were going to call you.
Ain't no very changing.
On his
never.
jersey, he actually wears the number 13 jersey.
Wow.
I think Okon is what is always written on his
On his
jersey.
just
So he's still representing us, whether we like it or not. And the fact that he's not even far away from us, let's just celebrate him.
Yeah,
What
sure.
having Nigerian playing in
If he play against us, I know celebrate him.
that's the truth.
I believe
We've had the last of Ademal Lukman who developed in England.
England, yeah,
And-
of course, yeah.
represented
So
us
why
here.
didn't you say we still?
Alozie too, the same thing.
Why England didn't come to tell us that we stole their player? So I
Yeah.
think the sky is big enough for everybody. But now Benin Republic, you know how many Nigerians are playing.
Many. There's a guy that look like you there.
So it's good that South Africa has also harnessed one of the potentials that's coming from Nigeria. But one thing I'm so sure is the fact that see that World Cup ticket, we're going to deprive them of it.
I'm telling you.
Write it down.
That's
Yes.
important.
Very, very important. Very, very important. Thank you very much, AY. Thank you very much, Ugochukwu. Yes, South Africa, Ime Okon is our player. But we don't give him since now I develop him. Or loan or whatever. But believe me, I think he's a good ambassador of Nigeria for the right thing, unlike what Ogbonna did. But I think it's a good one, regardless.
Who has to be investigated?
Is it allegedly until proving okay. That's by the way. So this is what we say we should bring to you, that the first ever Nigerian player to represent South
The
African
Bafana.
colours.
First ever, yeah.
First ever South African colours. Ime Okon. His dad is from Akwa Ibom. His mom is a South African, and he has chosen to represent South Africa. Hopefully, we want to wish him the best of the luck, but not against Nigeria. So that's our time. Feel free to make message and share opinion concerning Ime Okon wearing the Bafana colours. That's our time. We see you guys.